up, YouTube? My name is Deyana and this is Honcho, and we live in my 5-window school bus. Full-time, I'm a virtual teacher, so I'm able to be kind of wherever in work. We've been living on the bus for just over 2 months now, and it took me about 11 months to convert it. And I thought it's finally time for me to maybe make a YouTube channel and kind of document our journey and our experience and give you guys a little bit more of a glimpse into my life outside of just Instagram. So if that's what you're into, you should like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to be posting weekly vlogs every Sunday. And this is obviously the first video, so I think we should just jump right into the first video and not make it weird with a long introduction. So here we go. Guys, I just woke up. Today is day 1 of vlogging. I am in Eugene, Oregon. We're actually headed up to the woods today to meet some schoolie people. So it's gonna be an exciting day, but I'm also really freaking out because I get so nervous meeting new people. I have like anxiety about it. I get like nervous and awkward, and also I'm meeting Isaac and Jaylina, so it's like a double nervousness because I followed them for like ever. Isaac since SKOOlie.teacher, and that was like the first bus I fell in love with, and then Jaylina and I built our buses out around the same time, and then I watched her through her pregnancy and now with baby Ember. So it's kind of like a full circle like bus life moment for me. But we're going to the lake today, which should be fun, and then Isaac's actually going to shoot a tour of my bus, so I'm super excited about that. But before we hit the road, I have to clean up the bus and make it like tour ready. So let's do that right now. We met up with Isaac, Jaylina, and Stephanie. So we've got like a whole caravan of buses, which is super cool. So I will take you guys along. What's up, guys? We're at the lake today.
That's right.
We did a little tour video today. Hung out, made new friends.
That's right.
Little Ember's in the bus.
Yes,
she made an appearance, and Jaylina.
Yeah.
Fun day.
We did. We sat in the water, played with the dog. It was a lot of fun.
That's right. We swam like a mother.
Yeah, we did.
All right, good morning. So I am still at Isaac and Jaylina's shop. I spent the night here last night because we didn't get back from the lake till a little bit late, and like we got ice cream and hung out for a little before going to bed. So I'm going to be leaving today. I'm gonna hang out for a little bit, and then I'm going to be heading to Crater Lake, which I'm like super excited about. Everyone tells me how beautiful it is, and I see pictures and I'm like super excited about going to Crater Lake. So that's the plan today. It's maybe like a 2.5 hour drive or something. But before we head there, I'm gonna stop at the store down the road. I just need to get a few grocery needs. I need to switch out my propane tank, and also refill like the 3-gallon water things that I use for drinking water in here. So that's the plan before we head out of town, and then we're on our way to Crater Lake. Yay. Bye, thank you. Look at me. Ready, Joe? I look crazy. It's been a long day. So here's my bus on the side of a road in the middle of nowhere, broken down. So I am at Crater Lake. It's about 3 miles that way. And I don't know if you can see that car and orange sign right there. That's where I was supposed to turn for my campsite, but my bus won't go. So we're just gonna stay right here on the side of the road. What's happening is when I drive, this has happened before, like months ago, but it hadn't been a problem. So I just thought it was like an elevation thing when it happened, because I was at really high elevation. But when I drive, I press the gas pedal down, and it will like accelerate, and then it just won't. And then it will accelerate again, like it will kick back on, almost like it's like chugging like a train, like type thing. But this time it did that, and the whole thing just like shut off, like no power in the bus. And like the battery light came on, and the steering wheel locked up, like everything was just locked. So I put it in park, and then I turned the bus off, and I turned it back on, and it drove like literally half a mile before it did the same thing again. So we are stuck here. And luckily I have a moped. There's not a lot of service around here, to be honest. I barely get bars, but I have a moped. There's a resort like 5 miles this way. So I took my moped and I used their phone to call a tow company, and it's like $1,600 is what they quoted me, which is, I don't have $1,600 to spend on a tow, because I'm like 80 miles from the city that could come get me and fix my bus. So I signed up for CoachNet, which one of my best friends told me about, and it's like $200 for the year, and they tow you no matter the distance, like no matter the location. It just takes 24 hours for your membership to kick in. So I paid the $200, and it'll kick in tomorrow around, it's like 6:30. So I can call them tomorrow at 6:30 and get a tow basically for free. So that's what I'm gonna do. Good morning. Oh, I look a hot mess. I just woke up, so my hair is crazy. But we are still on the side of the road. I'm gonna call towing today. But before I do that, because I'm getting towed away from Crater Lake, and I'm not gonna come back here after I get towed away, I'm gonna take my moped and I'm gonna drive to Crater Lake, go see it, come back. I'm gonna leave the AC on for Honcho, so he's chill, with like a note that I'll be right back, just in case someone stops and sees like a dog in the vehicle on the side of the road by themselves. So that's what we're gonna do today. Honcho is currently outside enjoying the sun on the side of the road. So yeah, here we go. Okay, just kidding about Crater Lake. So I got on my moped, I was driving, I got to the gate, I asked the lady how far is the lake. She was like, oh, 10 miles. Cool. I'm maybe 7 miles in, and honestly what I love about the bus community is literally everyone wants to help. I posted on my Instagram I was broken down. So many people asked like where I was, do I need help? And like Dorit, she has a school bus. Her and I like have talked on social media a couple times. She was like, yo, I have like homies out there that can come help you. And so she had one of her homies come look at my bus, and he had texted me when I was like 3 miles away from Crater Lake, was like, I'll be there soon. And I was like, oh shoot, I'm in my moped. And the entrance was like 3 miles, and then like the lake was like 10 miles, but I was 7 miles in. So I was like 10 miles away from the bus, and I was like, I should probably turn around. So I didn't make it to the lake. But anyways, he was super nice. He came out, he looked at the bus, he checked like the check engine light codes and stuff, and we decided I should just call a tow. So I called CoachNet. Luckily though, I thought that I had to wait 24 hours for my membership to kick in, and it literally just started this morning. So I'm gonna give them a call. It's like 10:30 in the morning, and I'm gonna give them a call, and hopefully they'll be here soon to save me and get me out of here. the bus up on a truck that is a little bit probably too small, but he did it because he's a pro and he's delivering me safely to the mechanic. So thanks, Marlon.
You're welcome.
Tired, hot, emotionally drained, frustrated, annoyed, angry, confused. And I can't even really like tell you guys what's happening right now because I'm gonna like start crying. Just even thinking about it makes me like tear up. But we're gonna go to Crater Lake right now, and in the morning when I'm a little cooled down, I'll kind of share with you guys my experience today. So let's go to Crater Lake. All right, guys, today was a really long day, but we made it to Crater Lake for sunset. How beautiful. I can just breathe after today. This was just what I needed to end a very stressful day. Man, bus life is good for moments like this. Good morning. So, we are literally in the same place, almost, except a pull-off of where we broke down 2 days ago. So, like I told you guys, I got CoachNet and they came and towed me yesterday. They tow you to the closest capable mechanic. However, somewhere in conversation, it got mixed up that they thought my bus was a van, because it is a GMC Savannah, which is a van. Go lay down. And so they told the tow truck and the mechanic that I had a van. Tow truck comes, he's like, this ain't no van. And he did not have the right truck. And it was honestly scary. He made it work though, because he came from like 100 miles away. Half my bus was literally hanging off the tow truck. So we get to the mechanic shop. Again, also they think it's a van. They can't really fix it because they don't have a lift big enough. And at this point, my bus is drivable. Like, it was not drivable when I broke down because it was like super hot, but when it cools off, it's drivable. So I called the tow company again and I was like, I had a place that I wanted to go, but it was a little bit further, so they wouldn't take me there. I'd have to pay. And they basically told me my only option is to have them tow me to the next closest capable place, which probably would have been somewhere in Bend. And I'm not trying to go to Bend right now. I want to go to the coast. My birthday is in 6 days. I want to be at the ocean in nice weather for my birthday. So my only option really was to start driving back to where I broke down and then back the other way, like continuing on to the shop that I had talked to. They were super, super nice. They are going to let me like stay at their shop till they can fix it on Monday. So basically I'm driving my bus hoping the engine doesn't shut off again. I made it here last night. I decided to go to Crater Lake because I didn't get to see Crater Lake before and I thought I wasn't going to get to see it since I've been here. And I made it to Crater Lake last night, which was so nice. It was so beautiful for sunset. And then we parked here and we have about like 70 miles to go today. So we're gonna get on the road here soon before it gets too hot. It's like 9:30 now. But I'm super excited to go to this shop. They were so sweet. They literally texted me last night because I called them and was like, hey, actually I am coming. This is what happened. And they like texted me last night, did you make it halfway? We just want to make sure you're okay. And like I said, yes. And she was like, oh, I can sleep better now, like knowing that you made it. We'll see you tomorrow. So it's really like kind of a good thing. And I hope they can figure out what's wrong with my bus. I'm not sure, but after that, we'll continue on to the coast, which will be the next video. Today's the last day of filming for this video, but that's kind of what's going on. I'm gonna eat my breakfast and then Honcho and I are gonna hit the road and hopefully make it to the shop. It's in Roseburg. So yeah, here we go. Sorry. Oh my God, I'm so sorry, Honcho. Well, I was driving and I took a turn too fast. And I forgot to lock everything up, so we're on the side of the road again. We're cleaning everything up. Yay. And the only annoying thing is my food that flew out of my fridge, and my fruit is on the ground. Ugh.
Wait so much, I'ma need like 2 shots in my cup. Wanna get up, wanna get down. That's how I feel right now. Oh, I've been so down.
Okay, by the grace of God, the bus made it 80 miles to Roseburg. We are at Patriot Automotive. They're not even open today, but they're working on my bus, just checking it out, checking a few things. Of course, it made it here fine. There's no check engine lights, so of course they can't really do too much, although he is going to check the fuel pressure just to see that. And hopefully maybe that's the problem and we can just figure it out right now and be done with it, or maybe that's not the problem and I just have to keep driving until it happens again. So we're gonna hang out here for the day probably. They said I could stay here tonight, which is super nice. And then we'll head to the coast when the bus is hopefully fixed. Yes, I 100% just rolled my ankle. But that's on playing soccer for like 23 years and it just snapped right back. I'm good to go. No pain. Okay guys, the results are in. But before I get to that, I just want to say I'm at Patriot Automotive and they're so nice. It is a couple that owns the shop. Ian is the mechanic and then Julie, she's the wife. She refers to herself as the office lady. And they're just so nice. They're gonna let me stay here tonight so they can fix the bus. They ran an extension cord from their shop to my bus so I could plug in my mini split and have AC. They also have a dog, and Honcho's like iffy around other dogs, and Julie was more than willing to take the dogs together on a walk so they could meet, because that's the proper way for dogs to meet. And Honcho did so well. I was so proud of him. But yeah, they're just so nice. If you ever need work done and you're passing through, 10 out of 10, highly recommend them. But Ian found that my fuel levels were a little low, from like 48 to like 53. On my vehicle should be 55 to 60. So he's recommending a new fuel pump and fuel filter, which is going to be $910, which I'm slightly crying about. Because if you follow me on Instagram, you know I have the worst bus luck. I've had, before I left, a new battery. Then I had 2 starters put in. Then I had a flex plate, a torque converter, new transmission, spark plugs, and brakes, and now this. I have the worst luck. But I'm really hoping this is the last thing, because I'm broke. I'm a teacher, and we don't make a lot. I love my job, but like, I don't make a lot of money. So if you want to contribute to the bus repair, my Cashapp and Venmo is Deyana, DEYANAW1. I'll put it in the description box if you would love to contribute. But anyways, no, we're gonna get the bus fixed and then we are headed off to the coast. My birthday is on August 5th and I just want to be in nice weather on my birthday. So we will be headed there and that'll be the next video. So that's kind of the end of the update and the end of this video. So if you liked my first video and want to see more, please like, comment, and subscribe, which is like really weird to say. But I'm gonna be posting a video. I'm holding myself accountable right now by saying this. I'm posting a video every Sunday, a new vlog every Sunday. So if you want to see more, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.